In the meantime, you guys can turn on your screens, your videos, and your original sound. I heard an E.
You can actually do another one.
Okay. And Kridash, you are playing your scales today, right? The second page.
Yeah, can I do the first page instead? Because I'm like not completely like 100% done with the second page. Like I don't really know all the notes for all of them.
Wait, what? What do you have done on the second page?
Right now I have D major and G major done because those were the only
Okay,
notes.
so then just focus on those. The main thing I want you to do today is focus on the second page. So just do what you have then.
Oh.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, now I'm just taking attendance. We're gonna get started. All right, looks like everyone's here. Shazia is here. Welcome in. Oh, I like that view. That's a nice view. It's like kind of, you can see the whole piano. That's good. Cody's here, right? Yep, there's Cody. And Krutash is here. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. First up, we've got two ES1 students, but let's have Cody go first. So Cody, I'm going to pass it over to you. Wait, Cody, have you taken performance seminar before? Yeah? Okay, so you know what to do, right? Make sure you announce your name and your piece, and then we'll come back and talk about how to do it better in the second half. Okay? I'm going to pass it over to you, Cody. Whenever you're ready, you can announce your name and piece. Oh, sorry. Whenever you're ready, if you can announce your name and your piece, because I don't. If you did, we didn't hear it. Sorry.
Watch and I'll play the classic dance for finger skill.
All right. Let's give him a round of applause. Very nice. Good job, Cody. Very nice. This is so early in the book too, so you're doing really well considering you just started. You got your articulation in there and everything. We're going to talk about how to make it better in the second half, but in the meantime, you can hang on and you're going to be a listener for all the other students who are playing. So I'm going to pass it over to one of your studio mates, Miss Sajia, and I'm going to pass it over to her, and she's going to announce her name and piece.
My name is Shazia and I'm going to play Ode to Joy.
All right, Shazia, that's wonderful performance. Really, really nice. Very polished. Was it memorized? I didn't see music in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Congrats. That's a really nice performance. Well done for on your preparation for today. Okay, we'll talk about it in the second half. So hang on. Like I said to Cody, just hang on. We'll get to you in a moment. We're going to hear one more performance here. It's just going to be a very short keyboard skills exercise by Krutash.
Hi, my name is Kurtash, and I'll be playing chord progressions, G major and D major.
No, it's not. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. A little bit bumpy at the end there, last two progressions, but let's give a round of applause. The first progression was pretty good. You still had a small issue. Um, See if you can keep, you're going to have to go a little bit quicker on your, and as you finish this up at Krutash, or else you definitely won't finish because these still need to be memorized and everything. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. Actually, why don't we start on that? I think that'll be helpful for everybody. Okay, so let's start on this and let's get into detail. So Krutash is playing these exercises. And the hard thing about these exercises, and Kritash is really having a hard time with this, and I'll see if I can draw it in for everybody, is that there's something called a key signature. So whenever we have a key signature, it means that these notes happen throughout this exercise. So we have to kind of keep track of them. But for now, let me draw them in and see he's missing them. And maybe it'll help him to remember and see has a little bit of an issue. Hopefully it gets resolved in this next few minutes here. Okay. So Kritash, you have to remember that these progressions are all about getting your hand into the correct position. When you're playing it, you're not doing that. So that means that you're not prioritizing the number one most important thing, which is getting your hand into the correct position. Okay. And now for those of you who are watching it, if you want to try it on your own, these sharps mean that you're going to be playing the note to the right of that key. So for example, F sharp is the black key just to the right of F. Okay. And here, C sharp is the note just to the right of C, middle C. So that black key just to the right of middle C. Yep, I see Cody already found it. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and play, if you can, Kritash, if you can play the right hand again, but with correct notes now, since you had the incorrect notes before.
Okay.
And then, guys, in the meantime, Shazia and Cody, you guys can practice, and I'll meet you guys for now. Very good, Kritash. That was excellent. The next thing is to do the same thing for the left hand. So why don't you try the left hand? You guys can keep practicing if you want. Right now, what you guys should be doing, if you're not Kritash, is practicing these notes here. See if you can get some of these notes in this right hand part. Try to read through it. Okay. That was much better. Yeah. So the importance of that positioning is so important. It's a difference between failing and passing, and passing. So right now, that was what you just did there was pretty good. That was just about a pass. Before it wasn't in close because you missed one of those sharps there. So try to keep that in mind as you're working through these. The very next thing is also to get hands together. But in the meantime, let me go check on Cody and Shazia and see how they're doing with this. Shazia, did you want to try to play the right hand only? Can we try to play right hand only for this?
I'm not ready yet. All I figured out is the first.
Well, can you try something where you just play your thumb only? I think that'd be a good first step since I know you're very, very early to piano, like you're still like you just started a few months back, but try just to play only your thumb.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, right? Let's start with an easy step. Good. Now shift forward into the left. Very good. Excellent. Okay, good. Now, can you play also your pinky on this one? So fingers 1 and 5 will play as a group. Good. And then now here there's a stretch position. Do you know what a stretch position is?
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. Good. And back to the natural position. Good. And then now here there's a stretch position, but your thumb is stretching here. Your pinky stays in position. Your thumb's almost, but remember we talked about that C sharp. Very good. And then back to DNA. Oh, you got it. That was super fast. Okay, great. And then the next step is a little bit harder to add in, but you'd add in the middle note. Cody, did you want to try it? Did you try to get your thumb only, at least? Did you see how we did it with Shazia? Here, Cody, why don't you try it one time where you just play only your thumb? This is a good way to start practicing very basic movements. And Krutas, what you could be doing in the meantime is trying to get hands together instead of just sitting there, right? Because you still haven't gotten hands together. You don't need to demonstrate it for us, but you can start to work through it. Good. You want to try to get the next chord? Or just try one note? Just try the D again. Good. Now D again. Now C sharp with your thumb. Sure, you can play it with finger 2 for now. And then that's it. Ah, good. And then can you try to get 1 and 5 as a group here? 1 and 5, fingers 1 and 5. Good. And then stretch position. So D and B. Good. That's it. And then coming back to DNA. A. A is an apple. No, not A flat. No. That's B flat. Somehow you got a little bit confused. So just A. Regular A, which is the note just to the right of G. Yeah. Okay, good. That's called a stretch position, by the way. And very soon you're going to be introduced to that, Cody. I know you really, really just started piano like maybe a month ago or something like that, or 2 months ago. So here, that'll be a stretch position. You're doing good considering you just started like a couple months back. Okay. Krutas, did you get both hands together?
Kind of, but I'll try it.
Okay. And just to confirm, you played with the correct finger numbers, because if you don't, that's also incorrect, right? When we record it and check on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you don't, because the worst thing that would happen is you work really hard, you get all of this really well learned, and you play at the wrong finger numbers, and then it gets rejected. So just make sure that when you are going through it, you're going through it with the right finger numbers. Okay? All right, cool. Let's move on back to Shazia's piece. This is really good, Shazia. I really enjoyed this. This is like, I rarely hear this played well because it's such a long piece, and it's usually when people just started piano, like whatever, 6 months prior. Okay, I want to talk about this for both of you guys as well. So we're going to practice the movement here. First, before we practice the movement, what is the name of the movement that happens from here to here? It's already written in for us. So you see it right there. What is the name of the movement? What's that called? That the symbol. You guys should know that symbol by now. This movement right here. What's that? No? Nobody knows? Krithas, you don't know? No? Okay, it's called a jump. Jump. It's a pretty basic movement. It's one of the first movements we learn in piano. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. And I wanted to just try, Shazia, if you can show us from here, middle C, and then you're jumping to treble C with finger 3 playing the E above that. Can you show us that jump? So just play C, C, and then this little bit that I've highlighted for us. Just the right hand. Good. And as a challenge, you don't need to do this, but as a challenge, can you do it eyes closed? And all of you guys should also be trying this at this point. Try it to do it if you can do it. Eyes closed, right hand only. Right hand only. Good. Try again. You're almost there. Yeah. And look, just to be fair, it's the goal here is not to get it right on the first try. It's just an exercise to practice. How far is an octave? It's an octave jump, right? So how far is an octave? We're gonna try to learn how to feel that at this point of your piano learning.
Should I do it again?
Yeah, keep trying it. Keep trying it. Don't. There's no limit here. Right. And the cool thing is, as you practice, you'll eventually learn how to memorize that distance, and you'll never think about what an octave is. You'll just know. It's like when mom or dad drives a car, and they just know where to put their foot for the pedal. They don't think about where the pedal is, like silly, right? They just put their foot on the pedal and boom, they're driving. Same thing in piano. We learn how to find our positioning. Krilash, did you get it?
Kind of, but I'll try it.
You got it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Very good. And Cody, it sounds like you almost got it. Did you get it? Oh, he made the trick version where he plays his left hand on middle C. Good. Can you try it where you only try the right hand? Right. So left hand's on vacation. You can put the left hand down. There we go. So put your thumb on middle C. Yeah, put your thumb on middle C. Can you put your thumb on middle C? There we go. But the first part is bum bum. So it's a C C jump and then jump. Go. Good. Can you do it without looking?
It's a good sign that you
Yeah. And no worries. If you miss it, it's okay. It's just part of it. It's like a challenge. Yeah, exactly. See, I think Cody's kind of figured out. I got to figure out the distance. That's exactly right. Okay. And Shazia, you can use that for everything that you practice. Whenever you're trying to practice something and you want to make it a little bit more smooth on transitions, practice it eyes closed. Even if you don't get it right, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Last but not least, there was Cody. Speaking of interesting things that happened early in his development, you did a really good job with this here. Can you play this part one more time, Cody? I was really impressed with how you got the articulation here. What is this called, Dina?
Staccato.
Yeah, very good. That's exactly right.
Maybe he's very fast.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good. Yeah, that's not an easy section. That's actually quite difficult because one of your hands going down while your other hand's going up. Meanwhile, you're playing it all disconnected. I want everyone to try that. You're gonna, and if you want, Kutosh, you probably should try the whole first line because it's pretty easy as a reading for you. I'll give you guys a second to practice his piece. Now, one thing you can improve on, Cody, that I was going to suggest to you is they don't write in specifically the crescendo, but they tell you grow louder here. And so this is called a crescendo. These are called dynamics. The way that we get louder in piano is that we increase the weight. We make our hands heavier. And the way that we make our hands heavier is we lean into our hands very, very gently. We make our hands heavier by leaning forward. When we lean forward, our hands get heavier. Has nothing to do with our shoulders. We just lean slightly forward each time. So try it from here, Cody, if you can play from here. Da, 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 da. Leaning in. There we go. And I don't know if you noticed, but as you lean in, your hand gets heavier. Just like if you put your hands on the wall and you lean into your hands will get heavier. Right? And if you were to lean forward, not your head doesn't weigh much, but if you lean your whole body, yeah, then your whole body will make your hands heavier. Okay. Shazia, do you want to show us what you got here? You can try this one, maybe the opening. Try to play this all smooth and connected, and then this is all short.
Okay.
Okay, almost. First of all, I think you're playing a little bit low, but that's okay. When you're playing this part, this is going to be short. Bum, bum, bum. Almost like the piano is hot, almost like
Oh,
a stove, and you touch
see
it.
the staccato. I did not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There. Try it one more
Look
time.
at it as like a
Very nice reading. Now, the only thing else that's happening that's a little bit off is that you're playing this at one speed, and you're playing this much, much slower, but they're actually the same speed. So it's dun 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 dun. Well, wonderful reading. Good. Krutosh, can we hear you play the same section? First section?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait, one second. I think you might have missed the conversation. This is going to be legato here. This is going to be connected.
Oh, so like I'm not supposed to play like the middle ones, like the second.
The middle ones. No, this is legato. So what the legato means is that these notes are connected.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but one second. Somehow you missed the conversation. These notes are not connected. These notes are short. These are staccato. So these are legato.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So like I have to hold them down, right?
It's not about holding them down. Did you learn this concept when you first started piano? This is the idea that we connect the notes from one note to the next.
No, but I never learned about legato, but I learned about staccato.
Okay, legato just means that there's no break between the notes. And then staccato, exactly, as somebody else said, it's going to be disconnected.
Alright.
Try it.
Is it
Oh, you didn't play middle C. Wait, but what about the left hand? The left hand here. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So can you play what you're saying in front of in the music?
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, somehow there was a lag in your understanding, but I think we got it now. Yeah. So the cool thing about what you did there, Cody, was you got all your articulations on the first try. So well done. The only thing you can do to improve at the moment is getting this here, the crescendo. So keep working on that, but you did a really good job. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish there. Today we talked about a whole bunch of stuff from articulations to jumps and practicing eyes closed. And we also talked about stretch positions and getting to different sharps that we have in the keys. Okay. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. That was our performance summary.